Munitionettes. That's what they call us. I suppose they think we're just puppet replacements for the men they've conscripted up in ever-increasing numbers to serve at the front. But what do those men all need? Apart from female company, that is. Well, they'll tell you that they need the tools to do the job. And that's when the government starts pulling the strings of us munitionettes. So, what do I do all day? Well, since 1915, when the government realised that they couldn't supply shells quickly enough and the Ministry of Munitions was set up, factories were forced to admit more girls and women like me as employees to fill in for the shortage and meet the demand. Although they only pay us half the amount of money they'd pay a man, the money was still better than I was getting in service. So I took the job filling shells for our fellows to fire at the Hun. At first I had this really good patriotic feeling about it, like I was doing my bit alongside those brave lads. But the reality of it, I'm afraid, is not quite so glamorous. You see, I have to work with these, what they call hazardous chemicals. And when we ask for suitable clothing to protect us, the only real answer we get is, "Don't you know there's a war on?" You can tell the girls that work with TNT. That is a really high explosive that uses sulphur. And I'm so glad I don't work in that department, since this sulphur stuff turns the girls' skin yellow. Canary girls, they get called. You can't wash it off, and heaven only knows what other side effects it might have. And then there is the ever-present risk of explosion. Just one small spark and the whole lot could go up. Not only wipe us all out, but would likely take half the town with it as well. But we soldier on, because we realise how important our work is to winning the war. And that is why I am proud to be called a Munitionette. That is my tribute to all of the brave girls and women of the First and Second World Wars who bravely risked their lives working in munitions factories. My mother, Dorothy Howarth, was one such woman in the Second World War. So thank you, Mum, and thank you to all those other brave women and girls.